Because he did what a total loan shark would do. Is he? Yeah. Well, I mean, instead of dropping, a loan shark would drop the game so he could be for sure on betting his team would lose.
Would do.
Yeah.
Back again to Ben Stiller's just a child.
Okay, hold on.
He has 2 kids in a trench coat.
I hate to interrupt the flow of this podcast, but the first...
You can't.
Okay, hold on. I have an important PSA. So I was just looking through some box art, doing my research on this, and the first song on the song track is called "Like Baldness or Necrophilia."
Oh my god!
Really?
That is true.
No, you're lying.
No, it's not right there, buddy.
Like baldness.
That
or
is what he
necrophilia.
listens to. That is what he has on his Sony Walkman.
Oh my gosh! Okay, it also says. Dodgeball is a sport of violence, exclusion, and degradation. That is in the box art of the film.
That was a line.
That was a line in the movie.
That was during the video.
That was
Catches O'Houlihan.
Like the training video.
There's also
Boomer. He's a boomer.
When they're explaining where it comes from, where Dodgeball came from, and they take a little kid Timmy into the Chinese opium den.
Ben Stiller.
That's what we're saying in the first episode.
Yeah, Ben Stiller is
a
child boomer.
Yeah,
he's
influenced by
having
boomer
dinner with
culture.
Tom.
Yeah, he's influenced
Because they start out like a completely wholesome group. Like
Yeah.
they just want this gym. They want to win this competition or whatever. And then this guy comes in and just hits them with his boomer values, and he like is the reason that he bets all this money at the end.
Yeah,
taints him.
No, I agree. He literally is just a gambling addict.
Yeah,
and he bets on himself like a dick.
Yeah, like literally illegal.
He could have lost all that money and the gym.
Yeah. So he made
Vincent
Vaughn look like the douchebag because Ben Stiller himself pulled the douchebag move, which is when you write, produce, and star in your own film. Like, you should not do that.
He's like the DJ Khaled of...
Another name for a scene is hump it into submission.
Oh, maybe it's
what?
The name.
Hump it into submission.
Oh my god!
That's a name that's a name of a scene in this movie.
A scene.
Yes, there's a scene.
Let's read off the names of the scenes.
I got this. So scene 1, like baldness or necrophilia. Average Joe's main title. Justin's shame. Miss for a Mister, a serious situation.
Okay, what was Justin's shame? Was that like the kid who was stuck in all the cables?
It was when he's 69 with that fat girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's also fat
he tried out for the cheer squad and the fat girl.
And
that is straight fat shame.
The blonde kid. And
she
the
was cute
Aryan
too.
kid.
She passed.
Oh, hold up.
Like,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
In 2019.
Yeah, the one
Before we
Aryan
get there,
kid.
can we talk about that scene real quick? Because I have a little gripe with that scene.
Let's hit it.
That kid is obviously in high school. That kid is obviously not through puberty yet. And that scene shows a very overweight woman. Not cool of you, Ben Stiller, dude. Come on, leave her alone. It's a movie about a gym. Fuck you. Trying out for the cheer squad. And then she full-on performs cunnilingus with a big sloppy wet plurp at the end of it.
They literally added a completely out-of-place sound effect.
Someone who is kind of portrayed as a minor. Because she's in a high school going for her cheer team.
Oh my god.
You're not a senior going out for the cheer team. That girl got...
Yeah, she's like a freshman.
She had braces and the freckles. Like, she was very obviously innocent.
Yeah, and she got her whole coochie eaten on TV.
Also, with girls of certain weight, they're just designated as bases instead of flyers. In cheer. Like, that's how that works.
Well,
so
when the movie first came out, there's like a bunch of posters like promoting it, and it had like a bunch to do with like the fat shaking that kid.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you remembering
I think that was
Dodgeball
like
ads
the main...
in 2004?
Isn't that on the cover?
What?
Isn't that on the cover of him holding up the fat girl?
No.
Oh.
No, it's
I feel like, that's like...
It was in the main title sequence, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you want me to continue reading some scenes here?
Yeah.
So we talked about Justin's shame, miss for a Mister, a serious situation. So this is the first sign of sexual harassment from Vincent Vaughn, who's the good guy.
The classic.
Both of them, right?
Yeah. An impromptu car wash.
Oh my
where
god,
it just
Oh,
sexualizes female.
Where
And sexualizes the minor, too.
Yeah,
It had him-
sexualizes the cheer
Well,
squad.
the first scene where he's trying to come on to the bank lady, like everything he's doing, like even down to his body language, is like just showing that he's
showing his
It's
game.
domineering.
He's like laughing at her jokes that aren't even really that funny, just to appear as a sincere dude. It's
that's just nice. That's courtesy.
Before we go past this scene,
No, it isn't, honey.
with the car wash scene,
If someone's doing that to you, they want to fuck.
the car wash scene, we didn't mention
Little
it,
giggles, Chris.
but we mentioned it while we were watching it. The fat old dude has a giant cock.
Yeah.
Can we mention that?
Everyone talks so much shit on me for pointing that out, and then the whole movie guys are like, "Oh my god, he's right."
No, that's true. And then during
no, but Bailey, you went on a full monologue about it though. You're like, dude, you like the movie was continuing, and Bailey just kept going about his dick
because no one was listening. And then the Blitzkrieg thing.
Ben Stiller's character is envious of that.
Oh yeah,
that's right. He pumps up his dick.
Oh, that's right. He does have
everything he does is in envy of average Joes, and then when he surpasses them, he belittles them.
Yeah.
Because he's reached this
and then
state of
there's also a spot in the impromptu car wash scene where they mention that men get sexually harassed, but they do nothing about it. Because it's Justin's forced to clean that guy's car.
Oh yeah,
and it's just that weird old.
And then all they said was, "Oh, that's not good."
Yeah,
the scene ended.
They have him like bent over.
They have him bent over in like really tight shorts.
Sexual.
I was uncomfortable watching it, and I'm pretty sure like I'm supposed to be the same age as that character, and I felt uncomfortable seeing him. He was in yellow. He was in a yellow speedo just to visualize.
First, you guys
and he was bent over.
First, you guys complain about all of this non-representation in movies, and then I finally get my sweet boy pussy in a movie, and everyone's all mad about it.
That's also a name of a scene.
Should we continue reading?
Yeah, go for the next.
All right, so scene 6 is when the real plot kicks in. We could play dodgeball. Ipso facto, he's your boss. So this is when
he's being super creepy.
Yeah, so Ben Stiller's not only being really creepy, but he's trying to prove to the female that he's dominant.
That he's above her.
And she's a banker. She's in a totally different line of work. He's like, "Well, you work for me," and
we'll get to that.
And she's like, "No, I work for the bank, and I'm just signed on your account." He's like, "Well, the bank works for me," which is not how banks work. Like, I understand that was just a joke to be. Because he's a dumb guy, but still, he's
always trying to justify
on top.
Why he's on top.
Exactly. Oh, yes, here's a good scene to talk about. You're in a Chinese opium den, Timmy.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. There was Timmy.
The kid of the Aryan race who was on... The kid from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
He got transported to China.
Yeah, he got
whoa, where am
to an opium den.
Okay,
there's some
and for some historical context, the Opium Wars were because of British colonization, which is white supremacy.
You're
by
right.
the way.
You're right. I'm absolutely sure Ben Stiller was like, dude, what if we put in this classic allegory to opium dens?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because I want to.
No,
I want them dens.
It wasn't straight up. It was literally subconscious. This entire movie was.
It was subconscious. He doesn't know that he's being racist. Again, he supports Black Lives Matter.
He thinks it's like really satirical, but like this is how he views the world.
Also, they have the whole thing where it's like the ancient Chinese used to just throw heads at each other.
Yeah, dude. Like,
they're completely dehumanized their entire culture.
Oh my god.
Which I don't know if that's how Dodgeball started, but I doubt it.
Oh yes, transphobic scene. A low-grade beaver tranquilizer. So this is when they go up against the Girl Scouts. They have like a full-grown man team go up against Girl Scouts.
They called it beaver tranquilizer?
Yo, do you not remember the drugs that they found?
Yo, he was in the bathroom. He was in his house.
Yeah, you were in your house.
Beaver time.
So,
no, is that really what they fucking...
So God. They found steroids, something else, and low amounts of beaver tranquilizer.
There's 2 different
and she was extremely hairy and had a male voice, and then this little girl like throws her hat at her. And I can't remember her name. Like, God damn it, Bernice is what they said.
Yeah,
and, and then she started crying, and it was violence against trans people.
Okay, but that's like the whole thing where that trans girl like won the Olympics in wrestling.
Whoa, we're getting a little political here.
You're getting very political there.
Well, I mean, that's just cheating.
I don't think it was actually. I think she was supposed to be a female, but it was very like mocking. It was mocking masculine women, which could be interpreted.
Which also happens later as well.
Yes, it does.
Enter the purple cobras when the bad guys find out that they're playing. They just enter into play. That one's pretty easy.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Not racist. That scene was not racist.
That scene was probably. If we were to watch it again, that scene probably had some racism in it.
Oh yeah, they did the Russian chick. Oh yeah, that's where they introduced the Russian chick. The very masculine Russian lady.
Who ends up dominating that little greasy boy.
Mm-hmm. She does slobber the shit out of him.
Oh, they call him. Oh yeah. They called the greasy boy in that submissive.
Yeah, during the tournament they called him submissive because of the outfit he was wearing.
They called him a submissive, and he actually.
No, I think they were talking about.
They were talking about high school guy.
Which can I point out something that it's a little more in the end of the movie, but I don't know if you noticed how you're saying they're all minors. Him and the cheerleader girl, she was pregnant with a child, like like late pregnancy with that child.
What?
At the end of the movie. Yeah, and they were like all happy at the end. Did you guys not notice that?
No.
That's fine.
Maybe she just.
Well, I'm just saying they were fucking.
Oh yeah, okay, so it does show underage sex, which Ben Stiller should not be thinking about.
Okay, I was
he's clearly thinking about constantly.
Subconsciously, he's a child in his mind, you know, so he's fine with it.
He's just a horny little boy.
He's a horny little boy.
A horny little boy with a knack for racism.
That's what I love about these types
I was at Bailey's house for this next scene. Can someone explain what happened in To Hump It Into Submission?
I don't know. I don't
read
know.
the Stone?
So,
it doesn't show anything about
Hump It Into Submission. I think it was at the Globo gym.
Okay.
It was a pretty fucking stupid scene.
That's Ben Stiller's gym, because he never specified that.
Yeah, it was just at Ben Stiller's big white gym. Filled with big white people. And I think they were like training or something. I think that's when
I thought it was when like
I thought that was at the beginning of the movie.
I thought it was when like the girl showed up to
Oh yeah, and he pumps.
Oh,
and he's like just being super, super sexually aggressive towards her.
I
was here.
I think that's what that was.
I don't think that's.
How far down the list is that?
No, Hump It. When he blows up his dick, that's
pretty early.
That's pretty early in the film.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube real quick.
The whole movie.
We could just
Dodgeball Hump It Into Submission
selection for the DV.
I don't want to do
that's
that.
too much
It's too late. It's already off.
Bailey's got
It didn't really matter. It was
Hump It Into Submission was just a sketch.
However,
it's right before the wrench scene. If that helps anyone.
Okay.
Yes. So then it was while they were from the gym.
I was just talking about rape culture. It's like if you want to win dodgeball, you have to like rape it. I don't know. Listen.
Hear this.
It's rape. Guys, I'm literally playing it. Dicks. Just kidding.
You want to have dodgeball victory? You gotta grab it by its haunches and you gotta hump it into submission. That's the only way.
So yeah,
So it was in the
grab it by the pussy.
This is the native. Yeah. This is the Ben Stiller token native guy who imparts all of his wisdom.
But he's a boomer in this one.
Yeah, but he's a boomer.
Native.
Yeah, but he's still got like the long hair, and then he wears like the same jacket. The whole
wise guy.
Well, have you ever seen
like a non-veteran?
Like my
he's an American spirit.
My like the really old dudes who live on the res, like at least in my family, looked kind of like this. Like they would wear the same, like vaguely the same outfit every day. You know, like the little dirty white blanket on the wheelchair and the blah blah. Like that was pretty common.
You gotta act like
it. So. It's his like native, but he's there to pass down his knowledge.
Yeah.
He takes peyote. Like that's implied.
Yeah. It's implied that he's just
which is shown in Sweat into the Wrenches.
Which is completely
he's just throwing wrenches at people like
he almost killed the pirate guy by throwing wrenches and hitting him in the eye.
Yeah.
Real pirate now.
Gave him like the synaptic break at the end of the movie.
So that was the wrench scene. White Goodman comes a courting.
Huh?
You guys remember White Goodman comes a courting when he tries to manipulate? When he tries to manipulate her in order, you know.
Yeah, that's
he fires her so he can fuck her. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
and that's okay. And that's when he says the word. He says the words multiple times in the film. You're fired.
Yes.
So
he's just Trump.
He was a time traveler.
He's the orange guy.
He's orange man.
Well, he does fake tan and he does dye his hair. Like that's
feathered blonde.
His feather blonde hair. Like
he has feathered blonde hair.
He's Donald Trump.
He has like the '80s Donald Trump hair.
Yeah, it's pre-president. Like it was when we all still liked Donald Trump.
He's gonna start a failed board game, a failed airline.
It was during
he's gonna run our country.
It's Celebrity Apprentice Donald Trump era.
We liked him then.
Yes.
I liked him then.
That
was a good show.
I don't think it's pretty funny.
Oh yes, this is when one of the best characters is introduced.
Okay.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The Ocho.
Yeah, so like,
oh my God.
you remember the high guy? Yeah, he's literally the best.
He's always
character
wearing sunglasses,
like the volleyball glasses.
His like the Japanese windbreaker. Then they forfeit, and he's like, "It's a risky strategy. You think it's gonna work out?"
And he turns out to be right. He turns out that they were just playing a risky strategy the whole time.
No, they were about to forfeit. It just got
shit! Ben Stiller's a weed advocate.
Okay, feathered and lethal. It's when it shows. It's when it shows. Okay, the purple team winning. The Cobras. Now we can talk about Russian lady.
Yes, dude, the Russian lady
we skipped over German team, the Blitzkrieg.
Oh my God, we can go into like because that whole series,
the whole like gym scene.
Yeah,
like
individual
the
teams.
Yeah, they're all
just
horrible.
glossed over.
There's like the she mullets.
Oh yeah,
that's definitely like just like carpet eaters in code.
Yeah.
So we can talk about all that horrible shit later, dude.